Hello, everyone. My name is Ricky Rich 98 here, and today I have it is a story that I technically started writing. I'm still not that far into it, but I thought I would write or tell you a little about or read you what I have, because I thought why not. I enjoy doing stuff like this, so it's kind of fun. Um, this is called Judgment for Those Who Sin. This world thrives on sins. Murder, stealing, slavery, lying, cheating, destroying every ties and connection they have with people. This world was falling apart, and it began to look like the end, until 2 years ago. Like a mist appearing out of thin air, a group calling themselves Reapers made themselves known, taking judgment into their own hand. Their own hands. They slowly started to bring the world back to balance, but there are those that still oppose them. I've finally gotten away with it. A man's voice came from behind an old wooden door. They won't be able to track me down. They cannot judge me. A man sat in the corner of a dark room, only lit by a small desk lamp on the table next to him. His hair was dark, messy and long, covering his eyes and cheeks. Only his nose and mouth could be made out. His skin pale as a white sheet on a freshly made bed. The male's shirt was light blue, ripped near the bottom, showing off more of his skin from behind his shirt. Small traces of blood covered his shirt from his chest and sleeves. He began to laugh to himself like a madman as he began talking to himself again. "This is it." He laughed softly to himself as his hands moved to his head, like he was holding it to stop it from falling off. "She's gone. She's gone. She no longer lives." The man began swaying slowly as he laughed to himself, slowly throwing himself into madness. "I won." He paused slightly as his mind began racing, as he believed he was outsmarted those that cast judgment. "I finally..." He stopped as a cold chill filled the room. The desk lamp started to flicker for a few seconds till it stopped. The room was silent. Even the sounds from the outside went silent. The room felt like it vanished from this world. "No, it can't be." He started trembling as he looked around the now blank room. All that could be seen is darkness. The man looked over to the desk lamp. It was the only source of light he had, as it slowly started to fade, even till it disappeared into darkness. Then, something caught his eye as he peered into the darkness in front of him. A single white eye appeared as it stared back at him. "What? No! It's not possible!" The man began to shake even more as fear began to consume him. The eye began to glow brighter as it slowly began to move towards him. The man began breathing harder as his body began to grow into a panic-like state. The room's temperature began decreasing at a rapid rate as the man's breath slowly became visible. The illuminating eye slowly approached as it stopped a few feet in front of him. The room stayed silent, as it felt like time had stopped. The man stared up at the only light that was in the room. Their eyes met as he froze still, unable to speak and unable to move. Then it spoke. "Michael Garrett, age 36, Caucasian male, job construction, married to Elizabeth Garrett." The voice was deep, almost demonic, but it had a male-like tone. The feeling in the room changed to a more uneasy feeling as it spoke to Michael. "I do apologize, Michael, but I misspoke on that last sentence." Slowly a pure white grin appeared in the darkness. Almost a sinister-like expression was made as the figure stood in front of him. I meant to say that you were formerly married to Elizabeth Garrett. The figure slowly laughed as he finished his sentence. You would think people would understand that there are consequences now. The figure began to walk around the room, and then appeared to sit down on something in the darkness. I mean, we've been around for 2 years now, but people still think they can get away with these unspeakable things. It truly is a sight. He laughed softly to himself, then the figure went silent as it stared at Michael. The figure gave off a long sigh, then slowly appeared to stand up and walk towards Michael. Well, it's people like you that keep us busy. The figure moved closer as it started to laugh again slowly. The room slowly faded to black again. As bloody screams could be heard, the sound of tearing, clawing, and liquid dropping to the floor filled the room. Then, as quick as it began, it went silent. The desk lamp that was sitting on the table near Michael popped on, as the room was now void of any life. The next day, the news broadcasted the death of a young woman who was found buried in the woods near a very well-known park. The police went to question the husband of the woman, but he himself had gone missing, like he had vanished in thin air. This was what the world had become. Those whose sins will face judgment from the reapers. So, that's what I have so far. I started it probably a month ago, but I just kind of put it off. So, guys, give me your feedback. This is, something that I've worked on, and I would love to continue working on. If you guys like it, I'll continue doing it. So, thank you guys for listening. I'm Ricky Rich 98, telling you guys stay freaky, my friends. Till next episode, bye-bye.